For our first toast, I would love to invite up Callie.
Hello, I'm Callie, Philip's best friend. I've known Philip for an amount of years I don't even want to say up here. We've seen each other at our best, our worst, and everything in between, and I've never seen him happier and more fulfilled than he is with Andrew. Not even when he gets Lowe's to refund a plant he definitely killed himself. Years ago, on the way home from a night out at Southern Nights, Philip told me something that I've never forgotten. He said, "I care about your happiness more than you will ever know." And with most things Philip says, this is wrong. I do know how much you care about my happiness because the amount I care about yours is a perfect mirror. Your happiness is found in many places. Trashy reality shows, great deals on plants, long walks with the dogs, and most of all, with Andrew. He makes you smile, matches your love of adventure and travel, and knows that what you say when you're hungry simply doesn't count. May the life you continue to build together be full of love, laughter, and libations. Cheers to the grooms.
Thank you so much, Callie. For our next toast this evening, I would love to invite up Ashley.
What? Good evening, everyone. It doesn't seem fair that I'm following up Callie because I'm pretty sure she's like a lit major. So, all right. My name is Ashley. If you don't know me, I am Andrew's best friend, other than Philip. Okay, I got to put it in there now. It's official. I met him on the way to Flight 10 training 11 years ago. So I do have like a decade of embarrassing stories about him, but we only have the venue till 10 o'clock. So if you really want to know, meet me on the dance floor with a drink. If not, we'll save it for another time, okay? I mean, even on his wedding day, he gives me pain. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna try to push through this. I'm not an emotional person. Andrew knows I fight it. And it's been rough. Okay. I am honored that Andrew chose me to stand beside him today. Okay. If you had asked me years ago, I never thought this moment would come. This is my best friend. A part of like my day. It doesn't go by without Andrew in some way, shape, or form. Okay. And at one point, Andrew told me he met someone special. And I was like, okay. Really? Did you? Are you just lying to me? Okay. And then I met Philip. And Philip is so sweet, okay? Andrew prepared me. He's like, you're going to meet Philip. He's going to be like 1.5 feet taller than you. Don't bring up his height. He's sensitive. You can't prepare for it. I'm sorry. But Philip comes walking up, and I look at him, and then I look a little bit higher because I'm still not prepared for how tall this man is. And his eyes are so sweet, and his smile is so kind. I'm not crying. You guys are. There's something wrong. And that day, I got to meet a lifetime best friend. I would have never expected that Andrew brought me another best friend. I can't even look at you. Okay, let me stick with it. Okay, so for the past 4 years, I have watched these two beautiful men grow something extremely special. And I still can't believe that they found each other because they really do bounce each other off so well. It's insane because I love Andrew, but he is a lot. He is a lot. God. And yes, Anita, I blame you. You probably should have spanked him more as a child. But this gorgeous man who is so sweet and so kind-hearted, even though Callie kind of argues with me because she knows a different side of Philip, but we're getting there, okay? He balances my best friend out. Because like I said, we're both flight attendants, so we'll be in the air devising these astronomical, crazy plans. We text Philip and Philip's like, okay, I'll make it happen, but we have to have limits. And nobody gives Andrew limits or boundaries, but Philip does. It's actually insane to see. And then when Philip, who I think is the level-headed one, starts spiraling, Andrew looks at me and goes, okay, Philip has to eat within 10 minutes or else we're going to have a problem, because he knows that Philip always needs to be fed. Which is why I'm going to cut it short, because after the speeches, we're going to get into dinner. It's going to be fantastic. The thing about Philip and Andrew that make each other so special, their love is something different, because they do show up for each other every single day, at their best moment and their worst moment. They're always each other's priority, and you don't see that. All right, I'm going to stick to the script. Okay, you take care of each other, you lift each other up, and you make each other better. My heart is so full today watching my best friend start something that I never thought was possible. They're embarking on this adventure, and I cannot wait to see where this journey will take you. So if everyone could just raise their glass, which, Joelle, you're a sweetheart. Thank you for finding me a drink, wherever you may be. There you are. Say, Andrew and Philip, everybody in this room loves you so much. Congratulations to Andrew and Philip.
Thank you so much, Ashley. For our next toast this evening, I would love to invite up Jordan.
Standing on this side. So, most of you probably know, for those that don't, we were a bit of a late addition to the family. I actually met Andrew when I was 13. He was 19, and I remember being told, this is your new family, this is your new uncle. And I remember thinking, this can't be my uncle. He's also a teenager, and he wears a lot of necklaces. But the first time we went down to Florida to hang out with the family, we were getting introduced to everybody, and Andrew took me and my siblings to see a movie. We went to see Transformers. And then we went to Universal Studios and rode a bunch of roller coasters. And I remember thinking, all right, this guy's pretty cool. He can be my uncle. So fast forward a few years, we go to New York City for the first time. It's my first trip up there. I was 16. I didn't know what to do in New York City. I'm from a small town, East Texas family. And we went to some clubs where they didn't play George Strait and Kenny Chesney. And I remember thinking, and being in that club, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to dance. I don't know what's going on. And Andrew put his hand around my shoulder and said, hey, man, just kind of move your shoulders like this. Put your finger up in the air. And to this day, that's really Andrew and I's only dance moves. And so that weekend, I was like, all right, this guy's definitely a cool uncle. Fast forward a few more years, I had met my girlfriend at the time, who I could tell already was going to be my wife. And I was so excited for her to meet Andrew because he was so special to me, and I knew how special that he was going to become to her. And I could tell by the way that they looked at each other and the way they interacted that weekend that Andrew was going to be a big part of our life for a long time. And we did find the only gay club in Fayetteville, Arkansas that weekend. And danced the night away. So then Philip enters the picture, and pretty quickly Andrew then became my second favorite gunkle. Philip is so kind, and I could tell right away how good of a couple they were going to be because Andrew makes you feel so special when you interact with him, and Philip does the same thing. Just the conversations you have with him, the way he looks at you, the way he asks questions and really cares about your response, and he really wants to get to know you. They just mean a lot to us. They say that you get remembered for how you make people feel, and that's how I know that everyone in this room cares a lot about these two people, because they really, truly make you feel special. They're special to me and my wife. We think about them all the time, and we love you guys so much. I'm looking forward to so many more memories of traveling the world together, dancing in all kinds of clubs, and bringing the life to every party together. So, cheers to our favorite couple.
Thank you so much, Jordan. Family friends, I'm going to propose one more toast this evening. For this one, I want to invite all of you, each and every single one of you, to raise your glass high up in the air as high as you can and hold it up there for a moment. All together. Higher, higher. There we go. That looks beautiful for Andrew and Philip. All together, let's cheers, let's toast to a lifetime of health, happiness, love, adventure, anything else they could possibly want in this beautiful world. Am I right? All right, everybody, cheers to Philip and Andrew. Cheers, everyone.